going to have to pick their heads up. They're going to have to get the confidence back. They're going to have to move forward and move on to the next match.
Yeah, that's very true. And Supremacy, they opened really strong there, right? They had a couple, maybe 4 rounds where it was neck and neck, and it could quite easily have been 4-0 Supremacy.
Yeah.
But Fable, very, very resilient. Very strong on those defenses, and yeah, just very, very strong performance from Fable overall at the end of that map. 5 rounds, 6 rounds in a row, 5 rounds in a row, I think it was, and yeah, looking like the team that we expect them to be here in this event.
Well, you keep on hitting nails on the head, Freeze, because you're right. I feel like as Fable as a squad, we have seen it a couple of times from some, not often. I mean, I think I go back to thinking, when they played. When they played their winners bracket semi-finals, there were certain times on that map and Forge Blitz where they were being outslayed, but they always found a way to regain control. And it looked like it was pretty easy as well. I'm not going to lie. It looks like from a viewer, but looking at the game from a viewer perspective, looking at it from a casting perspective, it looked pretty easy for Fable to regain control. And
yeah, it was straightforward, right?
That says something about the European teams. It says something about them. They're not on that same par as what Fable are, and it's very apparent, very, very apparent. It's becoming very apparent. And, if Supremacy can't bring this back and Fable do go on to win this 2-0, then it's very apparent that these European teams have a lot more work to do to be, on that same level as Fable. Definitely.
Yeah, they are a step ahead right now. Next map is going to be Impact. Another map where we're going to see quite a lot of initials going down and being very important. On the screen, you can see Fable, Supremacy. Fable on the left, Supremacy on the right. Yeah, what are your thoughts for Impact? That's kind of what I'm trying to get at here. Is this a map that really suits Supremacy, or is this just a map so that Supremacy didn't have to play something Fable really liked?
I don't know. As I said, I've seen Supremacy play it a couple of times this weekend, watching the side stations, watching them play the teams in previous games. They look pretty strong in it. They look, as I said, they look pretty organised. They look pretty structured. So, if they can play to that, play to their strength in that organisation piece, that structured piece, and working well as a team and fighting for each other, then Fable might find it difficult to break that. But who Fable are, what we've seen, they're very good at breaking setups. So this is going to be an interesting one.
Sure will. Let's have a look at the overhead as we kick off this first round. Looks to be pretty standard, pretty much a base strat from both of these teams. 3 down towards the cockpit. One's grabbing the home hill and 2 fighting through the mid. Let's jump on board with Strikers. He did not have a good first map, let's be honest.
No, he didn't.
Maybe he can make amends right now. He does get 1 down.
It just feels like I'm watching his screen and he's not hitting his shots, and Craze is just giving him the crazy legs and he cannot hit him. I mean, it's that's not, you do not want your Slayer to not be hitting shots. 100% your main Slayer, you do not want him to not be hitting shots. So especially when you've got movement like that from Craze, that was fantastic.
Yeah. But well, that's the thing. You're in a 1v2 situation there, and the Crazed is in the middle of a small alleyway, nowhere to go, and all Strikers is doing is just bouncing back and forth. Just take your time, man. Step back a little bit. Take your shots. You've got double the damage output that Crazed has. Don't let him get near you. Just take him down, consistently rather than going for these big one-shots that Strikers is looking for there.
Yeah.
You saw him. He shot the wall about 4 times because he's trying to move as quick as he's shooting. And he doesn't have to in that situation. Crazed again. Another really nice double kill. Secures this home hill for a B, and he's looking for his triple already. If I was Crazed, I'd be going straight for him now, right?
He's got no fear. Look at him. He's going to take this other one as well. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Look at Craze. He just doesn't care.
That's a quad kill for Craze.
He does not care. Look at him. Give him the crazy legs. Putting a show on for the viewers right now, Crazed.
He's looking for more as well. He's going to come in here. The down is there. There's another.
And I wouldn't be surprised by seeing run into a Supremacy spawn right now. And Supremacy they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do in these situations. You've got Craze just running at them.
Taking quads.
Taking them down like it's nothing. Nothing. And Supremacy need to come back here. They need to have an answer. Because this is not looking good.
It's not looking good at all. And don't forget, this is only the winners bracket final. The loser of this has to then go back through the loser bracket final and come back and face the winner, which at this point, we're looking at Fable as being the winner. Supremacy might have to fight them again later. And if they play this, they may as well end the game now, right?
I mean,
they're just not playing well enough to even compete with Fable. And Crazed is going 1v2 pretty much every single fight.
You know, it's I feel like, yeah, you're right in saying that, Fruz, but you know, I'm a big believer in faith. Have the faith, keep the faith. You know, even if Supremacy, you know, it's early days anyway. Let's get back into the action because I don't want to say anything just yet. Let's get back into the action, and then if that does happen, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, that's true. We do see a couple of kills coming in. Zorko Strikers picking up those first two, so much better opening. Much better opening indeed. Craze is actually backed out of this fight. He's not actually been down there this round. He's resorted to getting that hammer burst and just playing a more supporting role for his teammates. Phelpsy is on the other home hill though, so see what he's doing over there. Looks like they're just going to play the
great rotation.
The 2-cap. Yep.
Great rotation there from Fable to recognise that B was, you know, B had been taken down, or there was a setup from Supremacy at B, so they recognised that, moved to homes, and great rotation from Fable. Supremacy now need to try and regain control from somewhere. Look, we've got 3 members of Fable on Supremacy's home hill, and it just goes to show the confidence they have in their setups and their organisation. And this is going to need something special for Supremacy to break, and they're just stepping off. But Dylan does take one.
Yeah, this is big.
Crim goes huge there with that double kill. Zorkos takes down Hydrone, and Crimhill won't be surprised if he's going to go for it. He does go for it. He does get the 3-piece, and he does regain control of Supremacy's home hill. Great play there by Crim.
Yeah, really nice play. Does pick up that 3-piece, as you said. And Dynam, he just got sidestepped out of his life, to be honest with you. It's really, really nice play. And points, still not too far ahead, but all the hills in Fable's favour right now. Although Crim isn't actually going to cap that. Just leave it, so points will tick up evenly right now. And just get another kill as Physics trades Phelpsy out for Strikers.
Yeah, we are seeing Fable here just taking down the kills at this B hill. You know, Supremacy, you know, they just picked up a 3-piece there, Fable, and Supremacy really looking like they're struggling to you know, handle anything that Fable are throwing at them. Any setups that Fable have, Supremacy are struggling to break. Fable looking really strong here, and you know, this is Supremacy's pick. Don't forget, you know, this is the map that they thought they would, you know, be able to contest Fable on, and we're not seeing that. It's almost like Fable picked this map. You know, it looks better than the Dam situation. So, very strong showing from Fable so far, and it's going to be interesting to see how Supremacy can come back here.
It will indeed, and points ticking down. You can hear the klaxon going. It's going to take a real big attempt now from Supremacy to get this decap. Big shot on Crim as he goes full red, taken out. Phelpsy is behind them though, and they're going to have to do a lot of work to get over to this A hill, but Crazed taking one, looks for the second, is moving around. That is 3 dead though. Is anyone on the A hill?
No, I don't think so. I think Fable going to win this round pretty confidently. We look at that, you know, 50 points ahead, 60 points ahead. So, you know, great showing by Fable, and that man there, Fable Crazed. What a showing he's made so far. 10 kills, 2 down, 17 time dead. He is showing up right now. Yeah,
he is indeed. He's had a cracking second map starts, and hopefully that'll continue for him. He looks pretty chilled out on the main stage. He's used to being up there in the lights, obviously. So
used to the fame and stardom. Oh, Crazed.
Used to the fame and stardom. No stage fright for him.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. And I mean that 4-piece. You know, just what the movement, the elegance, you know, the precision in his shots. Every single shot he took was just so precise and so well thought out and methodical. And
it is. That's someone who's
when you're that good, you could look as calm as you want on that main stage. I'm telling you, it's incredible. It's incredible to watch.
Yep, that's a man who's got entire control over his thumbs. He knows what he's doing. Let's stay on board with him. He's gonna pick up this hammer burst again, and like last round, he was in that supporting role with the hammer burst, peppering people and just firing through the smoke. Just get a lot of shots down there, and really accurate, even though he's not got much vision.
Here he goes again, old Crazed. Oh, I thought he was going to take that, but Physics does a great job to take down Crazed and Marsh when seemingly they looked like they were on the warpath there.
Yeah, Physics with a great double kill actually to secure this B hill. Saves Zorkos' life as well, so.
And to be fair, Physics is that, you know, he played very well in Dam, so he's definitely showing up, and the other Supremacy members need to see that, recognise that, and say, well, hey, listen, Physics, you're not on your own here, buddy. We're here for you as well. But as I say that, Crim going into B, and he does go down, but he's got immediate support. Look, 4 people of Fable straight into that B hill. immediate support there. Supremacy not having much to say. Craze does get another 2 kills. Marsh says no thank you on that back A there. And
3 dead.
no words.
No words. No words. No, it was a fantastic play by Fable. You saw the smoke going down at the bottom of the stairs. So any any thoughts of a Supremacy kind of backup play, just quashed instantly. The smoke goes out. Everyone's stunned. Essentially turns into a 5v2 for a few seconds, and in those few seconds, Fable are just just taking names really. They're just going to play this 2-hill setup again. We see the push coming in from Physics through the middle. See what they're up to. They're
Going to be interesting to see what Supremacy can do here. How they're going to break this.
I'm not sure if they are, because look at that Lancer fire.
Look at that from Fable.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's some really good fun. Phelpsy with a double, looking for his triple as well. Does get taken out, and Strikers back in the same situation we saw him in a while ago. Takes out Phelpsy.
If there was ever a time for a hero, Fruze, it'd be now.
It is indeed.
Strikers giving the crazy legs.
That movement is good. But he's 3v1. See you later. Triple kill. Not triple kill, sorry. Triple cap. Threatening. The A is decapped though, and Chris kind of in no man's land here between all the Fable members. Just get taken out in the end. Zorkas has managed to find Krim somewhere along the map, and looks like he's in the middle actually, just running through Fide or...
Yeah, I mean, look at Supremacy tried to come in and on that last play, and they were shut down so immediately, and it's Supremacy really need to do something here, because this is looking like it's going to be a pretty quick whitewash from Fable. It looks like there's no answer. I wouldn't be surprised now if we see on this next round that Supremacy are going to put something big down, and Zorkos gets blown away pretty instantly there in that situation. And as I said, Fruze, I think that now Supremacy need to be thinking, boom, M-bar, a big weapon, drop shot, something. I feel like they need to be they need to take the focus away from that initial B fight, because they're losing that every time. I say that's a lie. Actually, the last time they didn't lose it, but the previous 2 rounds
they're still having a lot of trouble securing that area of the map, right?
Yeah.
It might not be the very opening initial, but there's always that secondary, and that is where it starts to get tricky, because Fable are so composed. We have seen the boom shot drop though, as you called it, tail. The boom shot is down at tail, so the whole fight will move down to the southern end of the map. We see the opening strategy here looks to be pretty much a reverse of what you normally see. 1 player going up to the top, and then 4 players heading down to this cockpit fight. I'm going to get down with Chris because he's in the gritty. Just get a nice little check onto Hydra, but he's going to fall as Fable do take out him. The boom shot's down. Phelps, he seems to take a boom shot, gets out alive though somehow. And
I don't understand that.
I think that was a little bit too far behind him. Long range boom shot from Strikers. Got to be careful. Yeah, Strikers, I think, just rushed that first boom shot a little bit and put it a little bit too far behind him. It was on the the wall behind where Fable was sat, and a little bit more thought and clinical precision on that, and another kill there for Supremacy. But they're doing well to defend this push. They are doing well.
Yeah, they are.
They've got a member down, but problem is they're not gaining points anywhere.
No,
and to come out with a boom shot and then be 35 points down, 2 hills down, and be defending with your life on your own home hill.
It's not good.
It's not good. You really need to step it up a little bit.
Definitely. I agree with that, Fruze. Definitely. And look at this. They've kind of taken all the pressure off. And look, well, what's that? Where's that?
Where is Supremacy
Where's the
gone?
communication there? I mean, where is that communication? 2 members go down. There's no communication to say, lads, we're going to lose our home hill. And Fable capitalised on that so well. And that man right there, Phelpsy, the captain of this team, is...
Look at him shaking his head.
He's shaking his head.
Looks a little bit embarrassed. We've got him. We've got him, El.
The captain of this team, he is a great leader to these guys, definitely, and he's showing that. The plays he makes. We talk about Strikers being a top slayer within Supremacy. I guess if you've got that one person who's going off in all situations, it kind of drives the other team. And Phelpsy, his skill, it gives that motivation. When he's going off, when he's taking 2 heads over it with 1 bolt-up bullet, it was 2, but
definitely 2.
But with 2 bolt-up bullets, that gives such motivation to the other guys. It's like, come on, and that's brilliant from Phelps. I love to see that.
It does indeed. We'll see how this fight goes down again. Obviously, last round, Supremacy did secure this area. However, this time, Strikers does get that opening kill. Actually picks up 2 kills. Nicely done, Strikers. This is more like what we wanted to see from him. The Incend does go down. Big Incend actually from Crim takes out Physics. Strikers falls. Chris is going to go down. Crim managed to kill Craze somehow, and this is all on Crimson to make up for
I really
that now.
don't think it matters because look at Crim.
He has got one. Shaken and Bacon just go down. Chris,
the movement is
just go up just in the nick of time, and the boom shot fight continues. Phelpsy back down here now, and Chris, big fight going on. Great shot from Chris to drop Phelpsy, but Marsh in support. What the hell is that Swarm member doing? He went flying over the top of the hill. It was Dynam. He tried to pick up the boom shot and went over the top instead. Just seen his legs wiggling about. Flaming heck. Physics does get that boom shot, but taken out. That's a very brave pickup there. This is up to Chris to make amends now. He does get the one meat shield. Great pistol fire actually, but in the middle of 4 people, and headshots galore as he falls.
the streams of the bullets here coming in from Fable in these situations, but as I say that, Strikers does do a great... Yeah, Strikers does, and it is 4 down from Fable. Sorry, it's 4 down from Fable, so Supremacy do a great job to get out of that with a boom as well in Strikers' hands. I mean, bit of a rushed boom there. I don't know what the lad's doing, but it is looking like a domination, but Marsh does well to stop that from happening, and now Strikers can just regain control. They are 76 points up. They've got a boom in hand. All members alive. They've just got to hold it.
That's all they've got to do.
They've just got to hold it.
It is a tough ask, but you're right. They do have 1 boom shot left. They have map position, and boom shot is in hand. Great incend as well to take out Hydro. Let's jump down there, see what's going on at this end. We see Marsh pushing in. He's got 1 shot. Does get taken out very quickly. They go, watch out for those incentries. They will do damage if you step in them. And yeah, Supremacy holding for the time being, looking pretty strong now.
Looking strong indeed. And you know, look, they're 100 points up. Nothing too drastic needs to happen. I assume that Fable are going to give this one last push. They do take down Dynam. I imagine now they're going to push on and try and give this one last push. And let's see if Supremacy can hold that. Let's see if Supremacy can soak that pressure up, not panic.
Chris does get a kill.
And non-panicky Chris does get a kill.
Yeah, he's looking for a second. They are trying to break this B hill now, Fable. They're looking for that push. They've got to do it soon, though, because they've only got 30 points to play with. And Supremacy in a real good state. They've still got the boom shot. Second boom shot, I'm not sure if it's been picked up ammo-wise, if Strikers has that. Have a quick look. It looks like the push is coming in. I'm going to jump back down here again. Chris, there's the 1 kill from Strikers with that boom. But Crim and Crazy are clutching up. Crazy's got 2. Physics has taken out Crim, and this is a big fight for this B hill. 2 more points. Supremacy look to have it. That's it. That's going to be Supremacy's round.
He's done enough. Well played there from Physics. He's done enough. He held it long enough that, you know, the Fable member couldn't get into the hill. So that was a brilliant play by Physics, and he's definitely showed up so far. I say that, you know, looking at the stats doesn't tell that, but from what we've seen when we're spectating Physics, he is making a lot of intelligent plays. You know, in that damn map especially, he was definitely the strongest slaying force that Supremacy had. So Physics leading, you know, tried to lead by example. Those lads need something. I'm telling you, they need something right now, and that may be the round that gives them that motivation to take this to Fable and come right back into this map. So stay aboard.
They are enjoying that boom shot fight, it seems. Supremacy doing a lot better now that fight is over that end of the map, and it just seemed to be the case against Fable in general. Like, a lot of the teams do prefer this tail fight, right?
Yeah.
Boom shot is placed down. We saw the grenades go down in mid-map, so will change this fight ever so slightly. You see Fable sitting back. They don't want to get blown up by their own grenades. We'll expect to see that picked up very shortly. There we go. Fable, Marsh picking up those grenades. They're going to be thrown in. Probably behind Fable, behind Supremacy, sorry, as they run off. Phelpsy does get 1. Big boom shot from Strikers, taking out Phelpsy. I can understand why he did. Chris was in a bad spot there.
Did he drop the boom?
No, he didn't drop the boom.
No,
he killed his teammate rather than himself. So,
okay.
Boom's still alive for now. 1 shot left, but Crim takes out Dynam. And yeah, they've still got grenades in hand. Marsh still got those. Grenades are out actually, so see what he's doing with those. Doesn't seem to be too much actually. Just holding this B hill with them.
And they haven't they haven't got their home hill yet. I'll say that they're just capping their home hill. But yeah, interesting play. And
here we go. Look.
So that's a good play there to switch it up and, you know, give the boom to someone who,
to be honest,
who won't panic with it.
Yeah, exactly. After
After what we've seen,
dear.
definitely.
Yeah, after these last 2 boom shots, that's a wise trade. Strikers has not been... Oh, this is going to be dirty. That's going to be a triple.
No!
Well, there's a double, sorry, but wow, Marsh, they were great nades, forcing this play. And
Zorkos.
boom shot dead. Triple kill. Supremacy, yeah, just got caught out in a really bad spot there. Great grenades by Marsh, actually, just to pinch Supremacy and force them into that play. You see 4 people dead now. This should be another Fable round as Marsh, he's going into the enemy spawn. Oh dear,
Great play by Marsh, absolutely fantastic. Like you said, that grenade was brilliantly placed.
You saw
it was
it
almost perfect. I mean,
dropping down through the window.
Yeah, I mean,
right onto the feet.
I thought it was going to, I thought it was going to kill three members of the Supremacy squad there. But yeah, great play by Marsh. Zorkos had that boom in that situation, and I think Fable put enough pressure to make him panic, and he missed it. He only killed 1 member, and then the other. Yeah, two or one member, and then the other 3 kind of capitalised on that position, and then they came in, and great round from Fable to take that back. Great round from Fable to take that back.
Was indeed, and yep, those of you in the stream, we have seen the halves switch over, so now E is the main fight for the neutral hill, and this middle area just kind of becomes a void between the 2 home hills. As both teams slug it out, they're fighting around this console, this control table. Physics getting a nice little couple of kills there, and he's looking for his 3rd, but nope, Crazed shuts him down. Can Crazed get the double kill? He's certainly looking for it.
You don't like to see it here, Fruze. You don't like to see it.
Oh, I do. Look at that. Perfect play from Crazed as he takes out Chris as well. That's the double for him, and Fable in a good position now. Although saying that, Supremacy do have 2 hill caps. We're definitely got a good one. Zorkos, where's that kill come from? He just killed him over the top, I think. Brilliant shot from Zorkos.
Great kill.
Really, really good shot. Let's have a look at what's going on. It looks to be a big fight. I'm going to jump on the ghost camera and fly in here. Look at this. Crim going in, 2 down. Well. Hydrone's trying to clutch up. He's looking for it.
Oh, well played from Zorkos. I was going to say, if Hydrone gets that kill, then that could have been problems there for Supremacy, but great play by Zorkos to recognise that they could pinch the 2 Fable members there on that E-hill, but this is a 1v1.
This is a big 1v1. This could be a 1v1 for the round if he goes for it. Zorkos playing a little bit aggressive here.
Oh, but Crazed gets him over the cover, and again, Crazed. We see that individual make so many plays, but he does go down to physics, and now physics does regain the E-hill as well, so yeah. Crazed's having an absolute steamer.
He really is. 5-1, still in Fable's favour. Fable not having to worry at all right now. It's all up to Supremacy to kind of turn the tide, and we're we're looking at a score lead for Supremacy, but the caps are going to come in for Fable. We're going to catch up pretty quickly if it stays 2-for-1 in Fable's favour.
I don't think it will. Look at the control that Fable have got on this E-hill. Chris and Physics, though, as I say that, they do a great job. And Dynam takes down Hydra, and that's 3 dead there for Fable.
Craze about to
Can
get
they pinch
well.
Craze? Can they get Craze? If Craze goes down, and Craze does go down. So that's really good there from Supremacy to regain control of V. Brilliant there by Dynam and Chris to take those kills in those key situations. So Supremacy now are in a great position to hold this, keep this calm, keep this cool, keep this collected.
It is true, and it looks like the fight is going to be down at this cockpit area. Great Lancer fire actually from Strikers, 1 down. Although he's kind of just rolled out into the open, so got to be careful playing his life. Do need to get out of there quickly. The points are ticking down. You hear the klaxon there, 187, 140. 2 kills are going in the favour of Fable. This is not ideal for Supremacy.
You don't want to see it, Fruze. You don't want to see it, Fruze, but Fable here have got to E. They are going to uncap E. If they can uncap D at the same time, this is bad news for Supremacy. But they get the
yeah, they get there just in time. Great round, another great round for Supremacy, but almost lost it at the end there. A couple of sloppy deaths did put them on the wire. 25 kills for Crazed. Storming ahead in that department, really is, and
he's definitely stepping up. He's definitely leading by example of Gold Crazed.
Yeah, Supremacy looking
young Crazed.
Looking pretty similar across the board, right? 14s, 10s, 11s.
The time dead. 25 kills, 12 downs, and 100 time dead.
That's it. They really need to shut him down.
They need to do
great work.
Yeah, definitely tells you that Supremacy need to focus him a little bit more. Get him out of the game in those key situations, because he seems to be, when they're in those 2v2s, 3v3s, he's always the one who comes out with the kills. So Supremacy need to stop that pretty quick.
That they do, and we're looking at this opening fight. Strikers does get a kill on Hydrone. Physics is going to be caught out though between 3 people, and Crim does fall, and the kills are rocking in actually for Supremacy right now. This is great news for them. 3, 4 dead for Fable, and they make haste. This could be another. This could be another triple cap. 1 member off spawn for Fable. Not sure who it is.
Can they hold it?
It's Hydrone. It is Hydrone. He's got into the ring, so he's got another 6 seconds to play with. Looked like he took a shot to the head. Maybe he just missed, went over the top of him. He's just sliding down the stairs.
Dyna needs to get out. Zorkos needs to get out. There's 4 members, 5 members there. Get out.
At this point, you just got to leave this hill and say, nope, we'll come back later for it.
Physics doesn't take my advice, and he gets taken down. And look at the Lancer fire. Look at the focus. Chris does come out of his life though, but Phelpsy does take down Strikers.
Yep, that's well played by Craze. Just waited for Chris to step out into the open. Big body shot drops him down with the support of Lancer from his teammate. And 2 hills now back in Fable's favor, but Supremacy again opening very strong. They're 25 points ahead, and you know they're not doing too bad in these later rounds, to be honest with them.
No, they're not at all. They are definitely showing signs of coming back into this map. However, having said that, Fruz, again, it's a classic case of trying to make a hold, making a bad play, making a bad decision, and faltering for it. Fable again, 2 hills in their favor, gaining the points. But Dynam answers my call. He takes down 2. This is a good position. Yeah,
Dynam, honestly, you wouldn't think he's been in this coaching role for a while now. He is playing
good player.
Very, very well.
Very good player.
And yeah, he's slotted back into this Supremacy roster superbly, really.
Good home hill strat. Good home hill rotation, and he is being taken down as well. And look, Grim is in the middle of nowhere. Can he get to the E-hill in time? Or Supremacy going to take this round? They can't, and that's it. Supremacy take that round.
From under the nose of Supremacy just came and swiped another round. 5-3. Supremacy coming alive in these later rounds. Really, really well played by them. See Marsh on screen, looks a little bit confused, to be honest. I don't think they know how that happened.
I don't think they know how that happened, but Supremacy, they are coming back into this. This smells trouble for Fable.
It really does indeed. And
can they keep their composure, or can Supremacy come back into this?
We'll find out, I guess. We will find out. The weapons hovered. See the incendiaries go down.
Yeah, I think these kind of shorter rounds that the 2 teams not going to make any big placements. It is 5-3, all after all. I feel like if Fable takes this next round, then Supremacy may consider putting down a big weapon at 6-3. But at the moment, just keeping it sweet and soul. But it's Supremacy. Let's not forget, if Supremacy come back into this next round here,
yeah,
give them momentum to move forward.
We are on board with Marsh, though. Let's see what he can do at this control panel. Big first shot. He is trading damage, and he gets taken down very quickly. Zorkos is in a sticky situation. Striker's going to make amends, though, as he picks up a kill. That's 2 more dead now. This is 3v3 Gears War, as we do see Crim falling as well. Supremacy, they really have stepped up their slaying.
They have, and you know, I think Strikers, that was a great backup up A there on Marsh. I believe Craze when he was in that situation. So maybe they are starting to think, they're starting to believe in themselves. They can do this, and another Fable member does go down, and Supremacy now going to back off. They're probably going to cut to E. They're probably going to cut to E and try and regain control of E. Good rotations here from Supremacy. Can these 2 Fable members here at E keep control, or are Supremacy going to...
I'm not too sure, but they identified when they had to back off properly then, right? This is what we've been seeing in earlier rounds. They didn't take that chance to back out. They tried to fight it 2v4, 3v4, and they got caught out. Now, they moved out quickly. They moved out back. They've not lost too much, and they're still 30 points up now. Supremacy in a great spot. They've got middle map control. They haven't got that middle hill, but they don't need it. They're points up, right? Physics is down. Not sure how that's happened. Strikers, though, in support. This is going to be a big fight for Supremacy if they can get it. But no, Marsh takes out 1. He's got the down as well, so he's going to get a double kill. As Phelpsy also takes out Diamond, and this is great play from Fable as they've got 3 dead. Zorkos, kind of like the last man standing here, as he fights for his life on D. Just get the smoke, actually denies a little bit of time, and not looking too bad. Zorkos has fallen, though, as well. And
Fable do a great job there.
This is the fight to watch right now.
Hydrone versus 2 Supremacy members. He recognises that he does have support. Chris does have support from Physics, so he does back out. So good decision to back out there from Hydrone.
Definitely so. We're watching Chris just kind of scouting out the area, seeing what he can find. Supremacy do have a little bit of time to play with, right? They've got a 20-point buffer, so not too rushed just yet. we've got a little bit of time before Supremacy really have to make that decision, but looks like something is going on up here. Marsh has made his push up into the Supremacy spawn, and it's going to be a big fight. Zorkos does drop. Crim picking up that first kill. They're super red though. This shouldn't really be Fable's fight to take. Fighting all the way out in the spawn. They're going to back out a little bit. Chris has somehow managed to kill himself with an incendiary. Not sure how that has happened. That's not great though, as
you don't like to see it, Frizz.
well, I mean, it's at this point you can't be really doing that, can you? It's difficult, but maybe he's just trading out the incendiaries or something. He got
This
downed.
is a big fight here, in my opinion. If Zorkos can get Hydrone here pretty quickly,
Ooh.
but Hydrone does have an incendiary. I'm sure he didn't see that, but now we're looking at a domination by Fable, and it's all turned around for the Sour Swords for here for Supremacy.
Chris is out. Only Striker's alive, and he's still in spawn. He's not even going anywhere.
To have so much control and lose it like that, it's hard. It must be hard there for Supremacy, but a great show in there from Fable to rotate in key you know, in the right way in key scenarios and take the rounds there. And we see there that Fable member looking pretty downhearted, but
That's not Fable.
sorry, a Supremacy member looking pretty downhearted. My apologies.
No, you're right though. He does look slightly disheartened, and I can see why. They had a lot of control over that round just there, and kind of just slipped out from under them. A few key kills, and Fable were back on top again. 6-3 now to score. This is essentially match point for Fable. They win this, they are guaranteed top 2. They're guaranteed a spot in the in the grand final. So great news for them. Supremacy, big uphill struggle from here on out. They've got to win a lot of rounds in a row just to even stay in this game.
They do, and they're going to need something magical here for Supremacy to come back and win this map. But you know, they have the ability to do it. They have the skill to do it. And as I say, that Chris does take down Fable Crim. Can they capitalize on that, considering the respawn times are so long? However, Hydrone doing Hydrone things takes down 2 Supremacy members, and we go back to a stalemate, I believe. But with that, Fable gain control of E&D. So, yeah, if Supremacy are going to need something big here to come back into this game. Fable looking very strong, but they have it in them. Yeah, we know they're the team that have the ability to do it. You know, they would not have come 8th at MLG Vegas if they didn't have the ability to be on par with the best in the world. So they have the ability to do it. It's just going to take, I think, a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill, and they could do it. So let's see what happens.
Yep, definitely so. Well, there's the first key to this puzzle. Although at the same time, Strikers does fall. And we are seeing Crim run for his life as Chris is chasing him down. Dynam, I don't think he's seen him.
Oh, great shot there by Dynam.
Dynam definitely has seen him. Puts him into next week, as you said. And yeah, Chris cleaning up the kills in the end of the day. And not too bad from Supremacy. This retake's going on not too bad, but of course the man mountain crazed is stood in their way. Does fall eventually, but he has delayed this retake by 20 seconds or so just on his own.
That's very smart play from Hydrone there. Look, he recognises that he's so weak. He keeps him off the hill. He keeps Fable picking up points, and Chris can't contest that just now, but they do in the end do break E. And now Supremacy are going to have to push on. They're going to have to push on. I don't believe that, well, they will catch up. That has to be a perfect rotation. It has to be a perfect rotation here from Supremacy on these 2 hills. Has to be.
It really does, and we see we do see the retake coming in from Fable, but they're so far ahead they don't really need it. It's a good shot by Hydrone, just needs one more. Although the domination does come in. If Hydrone has managed to take this 1v3, he's got... Ooh,
I thought it was
so
it.
close.
I thought it was it. I thought it was it. Thought Hydrone was going to do that then, but he does get traded.
He got 2 of the kills, right? That was so close.
That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. But yeah, well done from Supremacy to keep that hold. And they are going to catch up on points. And as I just said, it's going to have to be a perfect hold here from Supremacy. Without contesting for a 3-cap domination, it's going to have to be a perfect hold. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep on your pants. Let's see if they can do it.
Yep, definitely so. Great first couple of... Oh, physics. He's got the incendiary out. He doesn't get the kill. Does get a little bit of damage on Crim. The retake attempt is coming in. Dynam's going to get caught out here.
I don't know if he knows he's there.
No, I don't, honestly. I think he just got surprised. There's 3 people around him.
Oh, no.
And,
oh, no.
This looks like it's going Fable's way.
The
Big kill from
has
Strikers.
something to say, does he? No, okay.
I mean, he had a little to say. Crim does get a nice double kill to secure that round, and that will be Fable taking this match 2-0. Well, to be honest, Fable looking super strong. Really, really strong performance from there. 7-3 in the second map. And, you know, we're seeing a couple of players up there. 29 kills for Craze, and Crim's up at 24. Phelpsy 24. Just really just outslaying Supremacy and just playing the map better than them.
To put it into one phrase, Fruz, it looks like these guys, it's just all in a day's work for them. That's it. It looks casual. It just looks easy at the moment. And I don't want to say that because I think Supremacy are such a great team, but it looks easy. You wanted to see more of a contest. You wanted to see more of a competitive edge in that matchup. However, I just think Fable, like you say, they just look too strong. They edged Supremacy out in so many different scenarios, so many key scenarios as well. And it just looked like at points in that game that Supremacy didn't have any answers. And you don't like to see that. You don't like to see that.
For me, it was just the small mistakes, right?
Yeah.
The first map, we saw Strikers dying 3 times, maybe 4 times to his own team. The second map, we saw a lot of incendiary kills on their own team, just getting caught out with those power weapons out in their hands and just, you know, just giving that control over when really didn't really need to. That said, there were some moments of really good play from Supremacy.
Definitely.
There's hope in there, and if they can nail down those little mistakes and, you know, just freshen out their game a little bit, flatten it out, we'll see a good matchup coming up. We can see the scores on the screen. I don't think that gives Supremacy, you know, as much as they should have from that. 7-2, 7-3, it looks like a whitewash. Fable were most definitely in charge, don't get me wrong, but Supremacy did have a lot of rounds that were very close.
Definitely, they did. And, you know, we go back to that last round in that Impact match. You know, I said it has to be a perfect hold from Supremacy for this to be their round. And they did well for large parts, but I feel like, yeah, like you are right. It was close in those rounds, but obviously people don't look at those rounds.
No, they don't.
They look at they look at the scoreboard, don't they? They see that, and they see 7-2, they see 7-3, and you know, we all watching it there and then we saw that it was close, but you know, in the end, it's not.
No, it wasn't.
The point I was getting to there, it wasn't.
You're right. It wasn't. It was a 14-5 in the end. That was the closest game that Fable have actually had all weekend. So props to Supremacy there. Let's just talk very, very quickly about what's going to happen now. So Fable, they've moved on to they're going to go to the grand final. They're guaranteed top 2. Great for them. Supremacy now, they drop into the losers bracket, and yeah, we're going to see Supremacy face Lucent, a super on fire Lucent, who we saw on stream before this, took down the Regal Reserve exceptionally quickly, and right now I'm seeing Lucent match up to that Supremacy squad.
I was literally just about to say that. You know, Lucent looked very hype in that last game against Regal Reserve. They looked very good in their individual shotgun fights. They looked like they were, again, you know, they looked like they were hunting in packs and doing it very well as well. And if Supremacy, you know, I said that Regal Reserve and Team Lucent, they're two very similar teams. And we saw that when we saw the clash up in the last game, that they were just going at it head to head, almost butting heads in it, you know, want for a better phrase. But Supremacy, if they can't hold that and they can't contain that, then obviously we could see Team Lucent come out victors and get lucky in certain scenarios with their shotgun ability.
I think you're totally correct. So stream, you make sure to have your say. Hashtag EGL Gears. Let us know who you think is going to do work in Lucent versus Supremacy. That's going to be coming up next. Please stay tuned. We're going to go to a very, very quick ad break while we let the team set up behind us. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you soon.